And we're back after a short break. I believe Oskar had strafed the field and had gone and is critical to the Dyre Bat 2 that is raking Darien open.
Call of Duty stab me.
Okay.
I also got a chance to check the crit rules, and I get an extra deadly die, and I double my sneak attack damage, and maybe...
Okay, so you get an extra deadly die because of rapier, and you double sneak attack damage and all of your modifiers. Okay, yes. This thing's in trouble, it sounds like.
So 18, 20, 23 stabby damage.
Okay, so basically you kind of go running around it, you see it opening, and you kind of jump onto its neck and ram the ram the rapier up to the hilt in the side, and it falls down.
Hey, Darien, there's one behind you.
It's coming down off the shed with part of the shed with it. Let me open up our sheet, combat sheet, see who's next. It is Alker after Oskar.
Alright, who's bleeding?
Here.
Alright, Alker is going to scooch through the battlefield.
On this way?
I think he has to go the dangerous route. Yep, we're going the dangerous route. Actually, no, have him go behind Kreiger. Just to take cover behind the corner there. And then he will use the 2 power activity to heal from a distance.
Okay. Who's he healing?
He's going to heal Darien.
Alright. A golden light starts like flowing around your wound. There's a tingling sensation.
16 healing.
Appreciate it.
Darien.
He's feeling a little more confident now.
Brothers-in-law, go.
Then he sees Kreiger behind him.
Yep.
Alright, he's yours. I'll back him off. Actually, he will stay there. Is there a... Does it have reach?
It does not seem to have reach.
To be honest, Kreiger does have his big boy pants on.
Ptolemy, Bonecrusher, Kreiger go before it. So I think there's a delay action. I think you can delay your turn.
You can delay and you can ready.
He will delay.
Okay. Ptolemy is next. So Ptolemy. What happened here? Why is it being stupid? Okay. Ptolemy is going to, from the cover of his wagon, I think, blast it with a produce flame. He hasn't had much time to put anything up aside from that. Let's see if he's got anything better than that spell. I still have to pick a first level spell for him.
Can you color spray it?
He can color spray it. He might get the horses, or he has to hop out.
I don't know if blinding a bat's really useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to produce flame. He's got to make a spell attack with this. He's got a +7 on his spell attack. The green die. He gets a 10. He misses. Hits some of the shingles that are falling off in front of the bat, and
They cast shield.
yeah, he'll put up a shield. That was Ptolemy trying to help out. Bonecrusher.
Sit down there and launch that thing.
So you're gonna hop down.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check. DC's probably 14.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
9.
You got 9. Okay, so you can either.
Now, isn't the bench there? Isn't the cop on the bench should drop down? So that's where Oscar's sitting, right?
All right. So basically, this difficult terrain. So 10, 25 to get off.
So
Yeah.
2 moves.
Yeah.
You're in bonus stance.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right.
Okay. So you're kind of like. as you're jumping
finally,
down.
not 20.
Watch out!
Right in its nose.
2d8 plus 8.
Your fist is kind of in its face.
Max damage. Nice. 24 damage.
Bye bye.
Okay, it's still alive, but it's
my goodness.
incredibly injured. hanging off to the side.
See, it's dry here because of the fire.
Opportunity for Darian. If not, then it's Kreiger.
I'll let Kreiger go first.
Over, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to do its wing over on.
Darian will do his reaction.
Okay, so the reaction to the reaction. I think that's the thing. So
first it has to hit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it has to hit him.
Okay, the red die plus 10 with the wing. AC 24.
Right, fucking right on.
Okay,
now reaction 10. Yeah.
It does 9 piercing damage with the wing.
6.
That becomes 6.
Tick for tack.
And then it's out of reach, so you can't strike it.
Hit it, no.
So we basically breaks its wing. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Is it because of the shield?
No.
Okay.
You got you.
No, I didn't.
No.
Okay. Now it's Kreiger or Darian, depending on when Darian wants to go.
Darian will let Kreiger go first.
Okay. Where's Kreiger going? Just kind of in here.
Yeah. All the way in. Yeah.
All the way in. Okay.
It's one move.
He strides in.
18.
It has an AC of 18.
And second attack would miss. 21 points of damage.
Okay, it has 6 hit points left, so you brain this thing. It's down.
Fell on my sleeping bag.
Bleeding all over the sleeping bags. It is quite quiet at this point.
Alright, I have a boo, I have an owie, same here. I'm kind of bleeding all over myself. See Oskar first. Although, they're kind of got ugly twins, but you can probably make dress out of the wing leather. Make some tents out of the puppies. You know, it's kind of...
That would be a fabulous dress, just told me. He's going over and he's poking at it.
So, these aren't no ghosts. Tell you something for free.
Where do you think they came from?
A very large cave.
Oh.
Kerr will do a knowledge, or a nature check.
Yep.
14.
Oh, it's a big, dark, gloomy forest full of horrible things.
This is a horrible place.
They live in these mountains, like there are more of these things out there.
They could possibly be tamed, but right now they are feral.
Yeah, you see no signs of training or like anything that they're worn.
Kreiger's tearing down the shed right now. He can't stop this raid. It's kicking the door.
This is how Kreiger works. He gets really mad at the pile of rocks and just reaches for a minute.
Okay, so the shed knock out a few posts and you basically got a collapsed shed.
Did I get him? Yes, you did. So, well, wait until morning to cut these things up. Also, kind of bleeding from here and from here.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you some healing. If you can just leave the trash on the side of the road for once.
We'll leave the trash on the side of the road. All the things that are trash.
We should not be wasting our time slicing up vermin. At least not the ones that are already dead.
We'll just take the wings.
You've got half an hour.
Can I borrow your sword?
You may.
All right.
When you're done.
Half an hour later, you got 3 pairs of giant bat wings.
Bat wing clothes for everyone. Except for you.
all draped over the top of the carriage, and now it is Bat Carriage.
We're going to be Tony too.
It is the horse and buggy Batmobile.
Or we attach all the wings, animate them, and have it fly around as a flying carriage.
It's good to have goals.
Alright, we're going to do some treating. We're going to try to treat wounds on people.
Are there still some wounded people in the house?
You're fucked up, man!
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I can basically, over a period of time, just eventually heal everyone with lay on hands. Yeah, it takes like hours.
Because you take 10 minutes to do your recovery.
And then we
and
focus, and then I cast
first we're going to just try band-aids.
Sure.
Or we can start with some band-aids. We will attempt to band-aid Crusher first, because I think Crusher's real hurt.
13 damage.
Yeah, so we'll put a band-aid on Crusher. We band-aid Crusher. Crusher gets a bandage for... Right, no, it's like 2d8. Sorry. Treat wounds, it would be 48.
Wow.
1, 6, 13, 15. Alright, so it takes.
How are you doing that?
I treat wounds. This is why I have healer's tools.
I do that as well.
Right. So that was 10 minutes. Who else is hurt?
I'm a little hurt.
Who is I'm?
Both of them actually are a little hurt.
Okay.
Like two, like.
A little. Okay, we'll go to Oskar next because Oscar's a lot hurt.
I think 2 and 3 hit points respectively.
He spends 10 minutes. And he's like, yep, Oscar, yep. Oh, let me cut this thing over here. And he misses by 1 on the thing, so it's like, so Oscar needs to wait an hour.
I'll try. 15.
So an hour needs to go by.
Can I try on him, or does this same guy has to wait?
What? What?
You tried it, failed.
Right, so I'm immune to treat wounds for an hour.
From just in general.
Just in general. Yeah.
Guess who else is injured?
These two.
Yeah.
So we go around and natural 20, 48 healing on the guy with like 3 damage.
Yeah. Alright. How much buried? We're using.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I was using the wrong one. It should be 2d8. Actually, yours is 48 because it was critical. You need more healing because I accidentally gave you critical healing instead of regular healing. Alright, sorry.
I'll do myself with my own. 4.
Okay. It sounds like it's taking 2 hours to do this. And then the next one, Oscar works. And Oscar gets 9 healing, me giving him 4 damage left, so if you have a lay on hands, that solves the problem.
Yes, lay on hands on Oscar. Bone Crusher needs some. 10 minutes later, you get a lay on hands.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's 1 hour between lay on hands and some doctor work. And then we go back into sleeping mode?
Yeah, so you guys play doctor for the night, and you guys are all beat up, and Alker goes through a lot of bandages, and eventually things settle down. Ptolemy settles back in. Oh, thank you, Kreiger.
The castle already had 8 hours, though.
We're still nighttime.
Ptolemy just thanked Kreiger for some reason.
4?
The shed was creepy.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't like it. That's why I'm not doing that.
It could be rebuilt. Sometimes you need to destroy before you can create.
Sick.
Well, that was exciting. That's fine. That's good.
Oscar's covered in bat blood and fur as he cut off the wings. They're draped
Darius
out over
swords,
the...
give it back to him. Just give it back to him.
This is the last time I loan you a tool.
You spend a good 10 minutes kind of like wiping off the grime.
Rubbing it and polishing.
You only polish it before. You only do that kind of stuff before resale.
Okay. Morning comes.
Glares at you.
Morning comes. Subtract a hit point from Shadow.
We are blissfully unaware
of the tragic life of Shadow.
So you get to re-roll again? Any chance? Or?
Okay. And come morning, you roll second level.
So
well,
you get all your hit points when you level?
You get your hit points, yeah.
All right, now let's see if we can set like land speed record leveling.
I'll bet you we can.
So does Shadow's -8 becomes -1 hit points?
I think you keep that negative total, but you have more.
You add more hit points to your...
You have more hit points in total.
No.
Okay.
-8. Need to eat.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to level up Ptolemy while you guys are leveling up your guys.
Doing it. Doing it fast.
There we go. Second level done.
It's more than that, you troubles.
Sorcerer 2. Ability scores? No.
Nope.
Your XP total resets to 0. Or you can keep it at 1,000 if you want, but
I'll reset it. That might be better.
Goes up by 1. Perception goes up by 1.
All stats go up by 1.
Hit points go up by 8 for me. You only add your con to hit points once. So
Yeah.
do you?
yeah. You
Oh, weird.
Yep.
Class 12.
Sucks.
It says you increase your maximum number of hit points by this number at first and every level thereafter. So let's just check to see, like, I'll just check to see if Colin, like, it says something about Colin or hit points or something.
It's the way it was in the playtest.
Right, that's what I thought.
It doesn't sound right.
I think Colin is how many hit points you recover when you heal naturally. I believe that's where Colin comes in.
Hit points. 6 plus your con modifier. You increase your maximum number of hit points by this number at first level and every other level. No, you're out to lunch. You get your con every level. Just read the first part of every class.
That's what I was reading. Oh, it's the other part. Yeah.
Oh, is it a D10? No, that's okay.
There's no deep dice. It's just that number.
Yeah, they got rid of the concept of hit dice.
So, race, class.
So your class is 10, so that 10 turns into a 20.
Okay.
And you do double your con.
You do double the con, 6.
4. It's your race that only happens once. Yeah.
Okay. A skill feat and a sorcerer feat. Oh, and then everything that has level in it goes up by 1.
Yep.
Very smart sheet. This is like begging for some Excel.
Perception goes up. That's interesting and annoying. Level. Hey, saves go up.
Everything goes up.
The nomenclature for expert is E, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you're really good over those fancy.
Fancies. Yeah.
Your AC goes up with level. My mind is fucking blown right here.
It's about time that there.
I should go up by your level. This is the way it is. Some rain will return.
Skills.
Alright, spells per day. 2 is 5 and 4.
No, you don't get any skills.
Yeah, like,
Unless you're a rogue, you don't get skills this level.
no skill points.
No, skill points aren't a thing. You get training in skills, and you get them every 3 levels, or whatever. Alright, skill feat.
Couldn't they just make a chart saying these are the number of spells you know? I have to do some math.
So I have a skill feat.
You learn 2 first level spells. Done. You shouldn't have an extra spell. Okay, great.
Hey Monty,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna teach you to be a creeper.
4 cantrips, one of which was adapted cantrip. And then the bloodline gave him 1 and 1, and then he got an actual bloodline spell. Okay, that's correct. You add it to your repertoire as you increase in level. Each time you get a spell slot, you add a spell of the same level to your repertoire. So he gained a first level spell slot.
I don't like some of the verbiage of what you're saying does not make me have the warm yum-yums.
Nope. No, it's just you just roll a chart that says these are how many spells you know, these are the spells you know.
These are the days I know, these are the days I know. Unbalancing blow. Whenever your strike is a critical hit and deals damage, the target is flat-footed against your attacks. The end of your next turn. Unbalancing blow.
Okay, Ptolemy is going to look at the first level spells of the occult tradition.
We're going to look at Clerk. I'm pretty certain Alker, when he went to like adventurer school, he thought he chose Clerk.
Should we get light?
Second level says skill feat dungeon.
Message? I think light's pretty standard. Alright.
Second.
Now, the thing we wanted to look up was focus and how much focus you actually get.
Yeah. And it's yeah. I think Mark was correct with the you get one, and then you can have the most 3, and it tells you about like regaining it back to 3. But there's a whole page 300, I think.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
Page 300 for focus.
Focus.
Just need a feet at a regular freak. And a young prisoner first.
Alker is very strong now. He's got 22 hit points. Like everybody else is starting hit points.
Typically, these are feats that give you a new focus spell, increasing number of points by your pool by 1. Ah,
So I think like every time I get a domain, I'll get another focus point.
Elect. He's never used more than 1 a day, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, and a class feat.
Oh.
Sorry. Almost fell over his camera.
Screw up this time. Ancestry and background. His background is courtly grace. Okay, great. His ancestry feat was adapted cantrip, and then he got an extra feat because of his heritage, which he took recognized spell. Should he have had a class feat as well at first level?
Who's that?
Ptolemy.
Yeah, you should have had a class.
This should be a class power.
Well, wait. Sometimes I think sometimes your feats are dictated by what you
Ancestry and background, initial proficiency, bloodline, sorcerer spellcasting, spell repertoire. It does not say sorcerer feat at first level.
Guess what? Cleric doesn't say cleric feat at first level either.
Did you take a cleric feat?
Maybe.
Okay, well that's your cleric feat then.
I never used it, so I mean,
You take a different one, I guess.
well, I was gonna take the wizard adept.
Yeah, get rid of that one then.
Yeah. Just look at the thing going. It's easy to get confused because it says do first level feat.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have a first level feat, but you can if you. There's ways to get a first level feat.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't automatically get the bloodline spells.
What?
You automatically gain the initial bloodline spell at first level, and you gain more by selecting advanced bloodline and greater bloodline feats.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I want to make sure I fuck up. Well, no, champion. I know. Right.
Yeah.
Barbarian. Did I get the
Okay.
Two.
I might have too many.
Dedication.
Sorcerer feats.
Nope, that's the right number. First level.
Familiar? No. Dangerous sorcery. Does more damage. I think that's what he's going to do. It's no action. Just add the spell level to damage.
What are you taking for a skill feat for Shadow?
Skill feat? I don't know. I have to look at the book. So for skill feat, yeah, I don't know, but for class feat, I'm taking Hunter's Aim.
No, go ahead.
That doesn't make sense. He doesn't have any personal spells. Okay, counter spell.
I don't think I like being pushed around. I should learn athletics.
Learn what?
Athletics. I think I actually go to learn diplomacy, but I can talk to people. I've practiced. That was part of Wizard Dedicated. Spell attack, divine, class DC, divine, arcane, spell attack. Arcane, class DC.
I'm going to take Forger.
Sneaky bugger.
Take Hunter's Aim, which gives you +2 to hit and more concealment on your prey. Or favorite terrain, which gives you really cool stuff. I would take Forest, Mountain, Underground, get a climb speed. Get a climb speed.
I think you get a climb speed in that train, but yeah. Or maybe it's all
in the train.
They're both sound cool.
Okay, that didn't take long. Did anyone's initiative increase by more than 1 for any reason?
Nope.
No.
But
Cleric has 5-3.
Alright, done. Ready.
Done one.
I am halfway through the second.
I'm just thinking with this.
Who's your outfit? Alright, and 2 great heals. Got the stuff. My equipment.
Mage armor gives you +4 to AC.
Mage armor gives you +1 AC.
1 AC?
And then when you get the better mage armor, it gives you like a resistance bonus to save.
Question: you, I don't at 6th level. I don't have to pick just 6 feet, right? I can go down to those, right?
What do you mean? Yeah, you don't have to pick the highest level feat.
who's done? Oskar?
Oscar's done. I need a book to finish up Oskar. Thank you.
What did Oskar take?
Oskar took Quiet Allies and made himself an expert in sneaking, and took Stabby Power. I can't remember what the name is. Unbalancing Blow. When you crit someone, they become flat-footed until the end of your next turn.
Wow.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh, wow, that's bad.
So the Quiet Allies basically allows him to expert navigate the entire party using stealth. That way everybody can be a creeper.
Nice. Okay, and then Alker.
Alker had a boo-boo, so we fixed the boo-boo. On top of that, we took, we got one more arcane spell per day. We took Wizard Dedication. I have a Selp, because spelling. I'm currently picking my arcane cantrips that get put into the book.
Cool. You only have one focus point per day.
Yeah, that's the Upa. And yeah, I'm currently I get to prepare 2 arcane cantrips per day, and I need to pick 4. So
cool. And the arcane is based off of
Int.
Int?
And at the top,
Oh, you did that already?
Yep.
Awesome. Cool. But you get to keep your second level. You're considered second level caster?
Yeah, I'm a second level caster for both.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Anything else for help picking cantrips?
I need some help picking cantrips.
You get 4 of them?
I get 4 of them. If I get 4 of them, and preferably ones that aren't divine, because I have all divine ones.
Okay, shield is a cantrip.
I have that from
Divine.
Yeah.
Divine gives you shield. Interesting.
Yes.
You already have light?
Yes. So
all the damaging ones like produce flame and
what I'm doing right now is basically going acid splash.
Yep.
Is one that isn't. I'm just going to make a list of the ones that aren't, or the ones that are only like aren't in the other type thing, and from there I will. So acid splash is new. Chill touch is in both. Daze is in both. Dancing lights. I don't know. I have a light spell. I don't know that I need dancing lights. Detect magic is in both. I already have from the source. Electric arc is new.
Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogie Boo. Ghost Sound is new, which I'll probably take. Probably should bring guidance. Message is not new. Mage Hand. Oh, Mage Hand. Mage Hand for sure. So Mage Hand, yes. I don't really like all those blasts. Mage Hand, yes. Ghost Sound.
Prestidigitation.
Sound, yes. I get Prestidigitation through Cleric. And they removed it before. Remember how before they had like the Prestidigitation doing different things for different classes?
Yeah.
Got rid of that.
Yeah. It's all standard. Otherwise, create a new spell, damn it.
Yep. So I think we want one of the boomy ones. I think we'll go with Acid Splash because it's Conjury. We got Mage Hand, Ghost Sound, and Tanglefoot, maybe? Or do we use Produce Flame so that we can light fires?
That's you. Tell me you can have produce flame fights.
Snowball fights. I don't think there's anything preventing you from adding. It's a spell book, so I think you can add stuff to your spell book.
Yep.
So I just needed. I can go get the other ones.
And I think the person has to know the spell. Like I think you could actually learn spells from sorcerers.
Yeah.
I think you just need the source of it, and he can teach you how to do it. We'll have to read a little bit closer, but I kind of caught a bit of language that suggested that that's how it worked. At least that's what I remember.
Yeah. If you hit, you deal 1d6 points of acid damage plus 1 splash acid damage. Splish. Splish.
Splish splash.
Splish splash. We're gonna take. We'll leave acid splash for now. Produce flame does more damage, but my divine arrow is the used for damage anyway. I want to use.
Alright, so now I can throw CR6 creatures at you guys. Now that you.
That is not how it works. That is. It might be how it works, but I'm going to go with no. Scotty, no. So we're going to take that tangle something or other. Tangle
flip. Okay. So that's our curve.
Tanglefoot also needs Alcounter needs a skill feat, and I'm thinking it's going to be recognized spell, just because none of the crafting ones are good enough, and he's not an expert in anything yet. So,
what's Shadow look like?
Shadow is. I'm still looking at it. Oh, actually, I did that already.
-8 need to eat to remove. Nice.
So there's his class feat. I am on the fence between two. It's either going to be Hunter's Aim, which gives me a +2 to my prey whenever I'm attacking. The other one is Favorite Terrain, which would give me the climb speed of my favorite terrain, which would be forest, mountain, or underground. I think he would take forest. I mean, there's a whole, like, here, take a look at it.
No, I trust you. You guys become experts at your classes.
There's a lot to learn in a short period of time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he usually would be in the forest. Just to make it fun in terms of being able to hit shit, he's gonna go Hunter's Aim and get a bonus. Now skill feat, I'm still looking at that right now.
Okay. Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher is taking. Where is it? Again, there's two. There's actually no. I think I'm gonna go with Stunning Fist, which gives him free fall. The damage. So I was gonna go with Brawler, basically a Brawler idea for Crusher, so you can grab and start beating crap out of things. But grabbing doesn't really do that much. I'd rather just strike it.
Okay.
So it might be
Mr. Fister.
Same with the skill. I'm still looking for the skills. It's been a while.
Okay, Kreiger.
Kreiger is done.
What do you take?
He took second wind for his class feat, which basically allows him to rage right away a second time
without resting for 1 minute. Yeah. Awesome.
He's exhausted for 10 minutes after the second rage, though. And Forager. Basically, even if he fails a foraging check, it's considered a success. If he succeeds, he can feed 4 people.
Okay. I was thinking he was making like documents or something. I was like, why would he be?
Forage, not forager. Which is different than working at a forge.
Darian's done too.
But Darian, good.
Darian. Oh, I didn't put the down in his class, but his his class ability is going to be Shining Oath. So you've sworn an oath to put the undead to rest at the following 10. And I was going to take it anyway before we were going to fight ghosts and shit. Just because they're more common than dragons, fiends, and it's better than Vengeful Oath. So basically, an addition to my code is you must end the existence of undead you enter as long as you have a reasonable chance of success. In the unlikely event you find a good undead, you can try to work out a more peaceful way to help it recover from its undead state rather than destroying it in combat. such as helping it complete its unfinished business and find peace. In my case, the Retributive Strike gains a +4 circumstance bonus to damage against an undead.
Nice.
And that goes up as I get better with the weapon I'm using.
Does the champion reaction that it goes up, or what's the Retributive Strike?
The Retributive Strike is, oh shit. Oh, you know, I got that. Never mind. Shut up. Still a new game.
100%. I have whole powers on a character sheet.
Yeah, Retributive Strike is the reaction.
Is the
reaction...
The champion's reaction. Okay. This is called Retributive Strike.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do extra damage against undead when you're smacking them after they smacked your companions.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And then it goes up a lot.
Yeah, I don't see it on here, but I guess you got to type.
No, I'm gonna type it in. Oh, and I don't have to consider undead to be legitimate authorities, even in nations ruled by undead. I don't know if that's a thing here, but it's not for me anymore.
Well, it's you're kind of like what's legitimate authority? No, you're not. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. You don't have a soul.
Nope.
Your soul's corrupted.
You are in my domain. I don't think you are.
Apparently, though, if I ever go to hell, because fiend they got another one for fiends. Well, it's their place, their rules. What do you want me to do?
Yes, you saw the sign on the door, right?
So, Shadow's taking something called Forager.
Okay. I think it's the same thing Kreiger took.
Well, I think Shadow's taking it for a very specific reason. He's going to rub two sticks together and...
Right, make food.
Can you check when sorcerers get a skill feat?
Sure.
It feels like he doesn't have a skill feat.
I will check.
I get room. It's when it's second round, don't they?
I think that's normally when you get your first one.
Yeah.
But I will confirm, Monty. Sorcerer receives a skill feat and a sorcerer feat.
Okay, maybe pick a skill feat. Tall.
Okay.
How long does it take?
You done? Good.
He said when he wasn't really done, but that's fine because I said I was done. No, I'm just gonna. I am just going to steal.
Feats. General feats, skill feats.
I need to move down. According to the rules.
Oh, look at his fucking skills.
You know what, I might not take this with Palmy here. I think I might not take the because I've got spell lists for. Actually, no, I don't have the arcane spell list yet. I have to unlock it.
Okay, I think I'm going to take just Arcane Sense, cast Detect Magic at Will.
So it's a group coercion with.
So you can be like, "Err."
So you can multiple people. Right now it's only 2.
Mega err.
Right down.
Train in survival while using survival to subsist. If you roll any result worse than a success, you get a success. On a success, you can provide substance living for yourself and for others. Each time you increase your rank, you can double the number of people.
Success, always succeed. Always succeed. Feed self and 4 others.
Yeah. GM will determine how much non-human creatures need to eat. then the question is, can you really use survival to subsist in this space that you're in?
It wasn't. I wasn't getting specifically to this. Whether I was in this situation or not, I was going to grab it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is there more than one?
It's okay. No, I see.
Okay. Nice.
Which means I could dump detect magic as a cantrip. When do you get to swap spells out?
1 second. As a Sarasser. Swapping spells in your repertoire. As you gain new spells in your repertoire, you might want to replace some of the spells you learned. Each time you gain a level and learn new spells, you can swap out one of your old spells.
Cool. So detect magic is actually arcane, and this is through arcane sense, and then I get a +1. Cantrip. A fun trip.
You know what? Alker might take battle medicine.
That would be a good one, yeah.
Because he's only got 2 heals, and he didn't get more heals, but we're going to have more. I think we're going to battle medicine.
That shit is.
Because we have
a problem.
I kind of wanted a message for whispering messages to each other.
Yeah.
Bring me some tea.
You. Psst. Psst.
It's Tommy.
Hi. Yes, Tommy. Is it safe out there?
I see dead people.
Isn't it surrounded by zombies?
Alright, are we done?
Yep.
Mark's done? Adam?
Yes.
Ahmed?
No, not yet.
Okay. Mark, because you were done, who's done first? Leveling.
I actually. That might have been me.
Okay, so you get the hero point.
I've made my decision. I forgot to type something down.
Pick a guy, give him a hero point.
Alker, get out there, do some stuff.
Alright.
So this Crusher, you lose his.
Nope.
No, I award them as things go, so you could still have yours. You're supposed to, like, every 4 hours give a hero point out, so it's gonna be like, it's gonna be arbitrary, stupid things, so be prepared for that.
Because we leveled.
Because I like your shirt.
Because Tyler used his.
Start a session.
Don't
worry, I took the thing to help put your butthole back inside your body, and then have a thing, when I screw it up, I can try again.
Alright, another day down the road. It's bumpy. Let's get you guys on the positioned properly. I think this is the way it looks.
Yeah.
Alright, Ptolemy, the lord, inside the back of the manor, sitting with his squire. It almost seems to fit you well.
Yep. Feels pretty good.
It's squire armor, you know.
He just glares and looks out the window.
Could shift over a little bit. the little thing was open, so we're gonna have a conversation.
Just gonna stick around.
Yep. It's another day of going down hard terrain. So give me a.
Crusher, you still sitting on the top of the.
Are you down below? Are you in the back? It's getting a little bushy up there, isn't it?
Drool thick for my liking.
Goes over and nips a little piece of tree from behind your ear, looks at it and smells it. How you doing?
Well,
DC 14 for a 0 level simple task.
I didn't critical fail the simple task.
Okay, so
13.
you get stuck in some of the ruts and trees that have fallen, and it's really slow going this day.
Mr. Kreiger, we're going to need a bit of a push.
Alright.
On the count of whoosh.
Great.
Yeah, it takes Kreiger and the other strong Gronks in the party, Darian and Crusher, to like get you out of some muddy terrain, and then there's this one area where you have to kind of push the cart over logs. Another time when you had to change the horses, one of the lead horses wasn't acting right, and you decided to give him a break and put him in the back.
Yeah.
And it's just slow going, like nature and the forest has retaken this road. About 4 hours into your struggle-ish, difficult terrain journey, you come across something that looks like it's been slaughtered and pecked to pieces in the road. In the trail.
Knowledge. Nature?
Yeah, you see like a dark splotch up ahead. It looks like something furry has been ripped apart.
Does it look like a wolf?
Survival? It was the injured wolf you were following. And it was ripped apart by 2 very much larger wolves. Full size category larger.
Gentlemen.
Yep.
Big wolves are about.
Bigger than the other night.
The wolf paw that Alker is pointing out, I guess, is the size of one of your horse hooves.
Darren looks at it. What's wrong with this forest? Why is everything so damn big? The bats, the wolves.
Because civilization abandoned it.
Are wolves supposed to eat other wolves? Says Tommy. He pokes his head out, kind of presses it against the thing.
Maybe they were hungry. Waste not, want not. Or maybe they had an idea.
I don't like wolves that have ideas.
If they knew we were tracking it. Haunted wolf, maybe.
That suggests that they're pretty intelligent. I don't like wolves with ideas.
Probably why Shadow's fallen. He's intrigued by this.
Do we know if Shadow's intelligent?
Well, your family is the Wolfsheims. Your father's name was Rask.
Correct. My brother's very fond of this. I didn't really think of that much to it.
You might want to write down your father's name.
Rask.
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 I believe he was the first half-orc in your family.
That's correct.
Your grandfather's name was Sinclair.
That's a human sounding name.
Yes, my father was the first half-orc.
And your mother, your grandmother. Was Tulla? Tulise. And I don't think you're related to Sinclair.
Oh.
Sinclair died in a war.